Alright, so first things first, before we even get into the show, I just want to address Grime Originals, because for a lot of people, unfortunately, you didn't manage to attend the Grime Originals show. Obviously, I just want to say, massively devastated by the news of the venue pulling out last minute on us, and we did everything in our power to try and move the event to a new venue on the same date, so that all we had to do was tell people venue change, still party on the day. But unfortunately, time was against us, and unfortunately, they used an incident that took place at one of my business partners' events against us, Grime Originals. But for the people that come and follow Grime Originals, you know that there's never been any trouble at any of our events. We've been going strong for a long time. We've overcome all of the negative press that Grime has had and our events have had. Not Grime Originals events, but Grime events in general. And I'm pleased to say we're in a place now where Grime is celebrated all over the world. Our events are trouble-free, and everybody is just happy to be there and celebrate the music. So for any individuals who party to other genres, don't come to Grime Originals unless you know you're here to have fun. If you're a troublemaker, stay away, because we've happily been away from any trouble at any of our events. And to have our event cancelled over incidents which took place at a different event that was nothing to do with Grime Originals hurt. But at the same time, we understand venues will obviously take their view as to why they don't want to open. Whether you agree with it or not, it's happened now. But all I'd say is thank you for your support. Obviously, if you've still got your ticket, keep it safe, because it will still be valid for the next event. And for those that want a refund, make sure you go back to the ticket provider, get your refund. But obviously, if you still want to attend Grime Originals at the next event, then obviously you can sort out your ticket then. But yeah, keep your ticket safe, and hopefully the new date will be announced real soon. Potentially by the time you see this. Don't know. Yeah, now it's time for us to step the levels up with some performances. Old type the people them in the building. First up, SBK. Let's go.
Boy, yo. See, all of them was laughing at me. Man spat bars in Hackney, and I had thoughts like I can't be happy. I'm not them, so I can't be angry. Got some money, but you can't distract me. Can't stop this till my margin's happy. Yellow when I fling off the bras and panties. Anti-social, man, I can't be anti. I get vocal with bars, I strap B, bars I write. Grime is alive when you pass the mic, this ain't grime, but it's not hard to lie. Niggas take time, you got half a life. They got so much to say, but them man can't be right. Man, I come from the council housing, man, I had a nasty life. When I get the penny, it's long for a brother. When I break bread, break that with my brother. Man, I eat them, I chat to each other. No t-shirt, man, it has to be summer. Enough of them are twats when they come up. Never had a line, but man was a runner. Me and my bros roll suits for each other. I'm talented, it ain't news to a brother. Yes, it's the truth and I'm with it. Top guys, man, I pop ice with the spinach. What, why, with it on try in the village. On site, yeah, it's on site, on a rhythm. Try stopping me from winning. Honestly, I've got to stop with the sinning. If I don't change something, I could end up made out like a villain. A bad person, I don't need to be that. I've been let down and you need to see that. Our first fat bars, they told me to relax. Took a lot of jobs, don't need to relapse. Good energies, we need to keep that. Government are pre and they need to see tax. Income asking cause you need to see tax. Out of my place like I need to see flats. I've made it far and I can't believe it. Niggas got tunes but they can't release it. Man's on a yacht but I'm hardly seasick. Life is a puzzle and we are the pieces. Got momentum, you can't decrease it. My mum knows that my heart is bleeding. Fucked in the head, why can't you see this? Okay now but my past is tweaking. I'm just trying to live life comfortably. My grandma was more of a mum to me, but I'm grateful for what they done for me. That's what counts like 1 to 3. Understand that you stand under me. I'm being the guy that I've come to be. The realness comes from underneath. SBK, I'm the one to be.
Whyzoo, turn the beat down.
Check. And it's SBK. Go Merc Sessions. I want to large up Grime Originals, yeah? Alright then. This one's called No Pain. Produced by Silencer, straight off the Serenity album coming very soon.
Make sure you stay locked for that one. You get me? Exclusive tip just for you. Alright then.
I know that I can't give up. No way, I was told to stop this when I started up. And now they wanna talk and now they wanna bar with us. Why? Now they wanna roll with us, they wanna part with us. But I gotta show them, man, that I'm on my own wave. And I gotta show them, man, that I'm in my own lane. Ay. And I've seen how life can go, it's no game. What? These times I'm feeling numb, no pain. Look, I don't really know if I exist. I made it through the rain and the mist. Get like gonna turn and twist. Ay, SB sent me on a playlist. Back then I didn't wanna say this. Chance there, so I gotta take it. I can't hear when they wanna say shit. Past hurts, but I gotta face it. I had holes in my shoes. Get what I'm given, don't get to choose. And I've got visuals, no, don't chat to me about different views. I feel sad, then I smoke a fag. I feel lit, and then I might hit the booze. Take a deep shot, but they miss the bruise. Mumsy, you know I do this for you. I know that I can't give up. No way, I was told to stop this when I started up. And now they wanna talk and now they wanna bar with us. Why? Now they wanna roll with us, they wanna part with us. But I gotta show them, man, that I'm on my own wave. And I gotta show them, man, that I'm in my own lane. Ay. And I've seen how life can go, it's no game. What? These times I'm feeling numb, no pain. I've had my heart broken, bare memories that aren't chosen. There was guys that I used to deal with when I lived this way, I can't know them. I wanted to give man a way out, I realised that a man can't show them. When I try to be complacent and try to relax, I can't focus. What a beautiful life we live. I can't get over it. From a younger SB, I'm known to spit. Everybody does bad, but they won't admit. The first thing you can do to change is realise that it's okay. If my life was a video game, you could press them buttons, but it won't play. I know that I can't give up. No way, I was told to stop this when I started up. And now they wanna talk and now they wanna bar with us. Why? Now they wanna roll with us, they wanna part with us. But I gotta show them, man, that I'm on my own wave. And I gotta show them, man, that I'm in my own lane. And I've seen how life can go, it's no game. These times I'm feeling numb, no pain. I know that I can't give up. No way, I was told to stop this when I started up. And now they wanna talk and now they wanna bar with us. Why? Now they wanna roll with us, they wanna part with us. But I gotta show them, man, that I'm on my own wave. And I gotta show them, man, that I'm in my own lane. Ay. And I've seen how life can go, it's no game. What? These times I'm feeling numb, no pain.
Yes, we're here.
Young SBK.
What you saying, bro?
How do you feel about jellyfish, my guy?
Man said jellyfish. Oh my god. Blood, you know,
That's a little off camera.
That's out of context.
Nah, don't worry about it. We're just going to do a rolling start. Yeah, man. So you come down, you performed some songs off your forthcoming album.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Sounding absolutely sick, by the way.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much.
Tell the people what it's called, bro.
Yeah, man. So my debut album is called Serenity. It's coming out very soon. You get me? I'm trying to couple like new styles on there, and also I got a lot of talented producers on there. I produce a lot of tracks on there myself and stuff. And really, it's just music for the last 2 years of my life that I've liked the most. And like, I spent a lot of time like thinking, what should I do with it? Or it's just been sitting on my laptop for time. But like, recently, I was just like, nah, this is it.
You got that.
Yeah,
You got that feeling that now is the time.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, you know what? If I don't do something, no one else is going to do something for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to create something. You get me?
100%.
So that's where it is.
So what you reckon created the confidence to do it now? Like to say, yeah, here's my album. Instead of calling it EP, mixtape. Obviously, you've done them things before.
Yeah.
Album is a big like when I saw your post and you said like album, I was like,
yeah, but
shit.
this is why people
Like-
chat rubbish. That's why.
Yeah.
Because JME and Wiley and that put out bare albums and they were just selling them out the side of their car and they was printing them on vinyl and just running around doing stuff before there's any of this online rubbish, yeah. And like I look at it like now I'm privileged compared to all of them. I've got bare avenues, like I could just post a tune and it will just go viral and like the whole world knows about it. That is not, and I can do that for like £19 a year or something. Do like online distributor, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, what excuse do I have? Like I'm waiting for someone to sign me, I'm waiting for like someone to come in and help me, but no one's gonna help me. That's what I realised. That's why I was like, nah,
No, 1,000,000%. But I mean, I was saying more so, is this your first, voice to the world, your introduction to the world? So obviously, album is like, yo, hello, this is SBK.
Yeah, this is me.
This is me up until now. This is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. I think it is. I wouldn't even say introduction, man, because like I said, I put out 6 EPs before.
Oh no, of course.
I put out 6 EPs, and I put out over 100, like over 100 songs, fam. So like.
So what made you want to make this your album? Like to
Yeah.
you, what's the difference? Like to you, what made you want to call this one an album as opposed to an EP?
Yeah.
I just want it to tell like an actual story, innit? And I want this
More of
album.
a concept, would you say?
It's not even a concept, man.
Life.
Like so, yeah. Concept is my life.
You in a body of work. Basically.
Yeah, man. And like so SBK, it never used to have a meaning or acronym, but like for now,
really?
SBK stands for Serenity, Bravery, and Kindness, innit? So I'm thinking my first album is gonna be called Serenity. My second one's gonna be called Bravery.
Wait, third one's gonna be called Kindness.
Yeah,
Clocked it.
yeah.
You're such an idiot, honestly.
But yeah, blood, like.
No, I love
that's
that.
it.
Though.
And like this album ain't
Love
to make
that.
no new fans, man. It's to make the people that support me now happy, and then whoever else. Like Quentin Tarantino, he's like a director. He makes crazy movies, innit? But his outlook is like, I'm just gonna make this crazy ass shit for me, and whoever likes
And
it, likes it.
But I think that's how everything should be. I think you should just do what you love, do what you want, and put it out into the world. And,
Yeah,
you
man.
know,
Of course, but you should also know who you're talking to as well. You know what I'm saying, because some people get lost. They think they're talking to one people and trying to like send that message towards one way. It's not right. But like you said, if you've already put out X amount of songs, so you know who your audience are.
Yeah,
You know
man.
that
People, I don't know,
I feel
man.
like you do. I feel like you have your kind of your base, like your fan base and your people.
Yeah,
like, do you know
man.
what I
Like
mean?
I announced my album. Obviously, I'll get like I don't really care about nothing online or nothing, but people commenting like, "Oh my god, it's way too early" and all this shit. But really? It's like, when is way too early? Because I kid you not, I've been MCing for 6 years. Like as long as I've been a conscious human and actually like someone that's conscious and can make my own decisions and like be the person I am, I've been making music. I've been making music for nearly 7 years. So like no one can't tell me about I shouldn't drop an album. I'll put out enough now. And it's for me. It's not for you.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you? So like obviously you're young, bro. That's not like a belittling thing. So what made you connect with Grime when obviously a lot of your generation don't connect with it as strongly?
I think I grew up in a small town called Stevenage, and like I was even there, like I was like the only one that listened to Grime. I think it just grew on me, man. Like I wanted to be a rapper like Eminem before. I used to rap in like American accent.
Yeah.
Like you get me? But then Skepta Shutdown came out and I listened to it. I remember listening, that was probably the first Grime song I ever listened to.
Sick.
Second one was probably DWE, Bad to the Bone. Spotify, Grime Shutdown playlist in 2015.
So that's what grew you still. I love that.
But I look at them 2 tunes, I was like, raw, okay, because I wanted to be a rapper anyway, because my dad's a musician, he's the one that got me to do music. I wanted to be a rapper, but I was watching 8 Mile and that, getting gassed. And then...
I think everyone got gassed.
Yeah, blood,
Even
everyone
me.
got
I was like,
gassed.
I'm going to be an MC now.
But like, yeah, I was like,
8 Mile,
watching
yeah.
8 Mile, I was like, yeah. And then Skepta Shutdown came out, I was like, raw, these guys are speaking in English accent and doing this thing. Obviously, they've been doing it for like 20 years before that.
No, but it's when you introduced it, it's
like-
different. Same. I
Yeah,
hear you.
but that is when Grime was popping off 2014, 2015, that's when I found out about it. And like Grime, even for me, it was always like I always stood out for liking Grime. Even in that time where it was really popular, I was walking to school playing beats and shit. Like obviously everyone knew the bait songs, like That's Not Me and that, but like I would walk to school playing Rinse FM. And like, yeah, I was just the only one that liked it. It was like a weird thing, and like,
But it sounds natural. It sounds like you just naturally connected to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's...
and I didn't know that like what Grime was about actually applied to my life until I got older.
Right.
Because I was like, I grew up poor and stuff. Like, obviously, it's not the hood the same that like it is in London and that, but it's a different type. It's a different type in it. Like, I still grew up in council housing.
Yeah,
Do you
talk
know what
about
I'm
that because I think people from London,
it's interesting.
they don't understand. Like, yeah, 'cause so Stevenage is 30 miles outside North London,
saying? Yeah,
maybe.
it's 30 miles outside North London, but
Yeah.
it's 20 minutes from Finsbury Park. Like,
Yeah. But I mean, I think people just think
they think
if you're
it's
not,
Quay. They think that it's countryside and that. I kid you not. It's just like everyone there just wants to be like they're in London, but they're not. They're just faking it.
But I'm saying there's a lot of poverty there.
There is a lot of poverty.
Because even in London where there's poverty, we have a lot of services. So we have a lot of things that, if you want to really tap in, there's stuff to do and there's, there's money here to be made wherever. Some people in the smaller towns, they don't really get like there's no opportunities.
No.
But then
There's nothing.
When you hit like 14, 15, there isn't nothing. So
Nothing, yeah.
So people just end up doing a mad thing. And I was one of them people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you hit 14, 15, old enough to actually act for yourself and that, it turns out there's no opportunities in Stevenage, you know what I'm saying? Other than like getting involved in just a bag of stupidness, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I was blessed with the gift of music, do you know what I'm saying? And like, I was blessed that I had people here that brought me through. So early, like it's mad. It's just mad how it's ended.
So
up,
how did you build that link between your people like in London, and then like how did you meet people?
Well, the first person that ever hit me up was like Novelist. I was MCing
sick.
and that. First person, and I think I emailed him or something. Like emailed him or like Instagram DM'd him. I was like, sent him my freestyle, and I was like, yeah, can I get some feedback? These times I'm like 14 or something. And like,
That's mad that you just did that.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's
like,
sick.
Yeah.
And then like he messaged me back and he was like, oh my god, this is sick, but try to don't like look at the camera so much, because like imagine the mic was here. I was like looking at the camera, not spitting into the mic.
you have to
So
pick
he was like,
sound first, bro.
Yeah.
and like he did that, and then I kept sending him stuff, and he was just like one day I was in a PE lesson, one day he just WhatsApped me and he was like, yo, do you want to come rinse FM? I was like, yeah. My dad took me there. My dad took me all the way to London to rinse FM back when it was in like Brick Lane.
Yeah.
Went there, obviously just did the set.
I see that set.
And
That was the first
set.
show.
Yeah, that's the first set I ever did. And that was mad for like a intro. That was mad.
And how did you feel like that day when you went home? Was you like, yeah, this is what I'm meant to do?
I can't even remember, man, but I just know it was a mad thing. I know that it went off like I've never experienced
It's
nothing
probably
like
a bit
that in my
surreal.
life.
Like,
That's another thing. Grime is that obviously when it was talks about it's a genre, it's a music, but it's like it's an energy. So you see when you're in it. That's why I think sometimes it's not represented well when you just listen to it. Or just watch a video or something. See, obviously now everything's more visual. Like kids watch videos. Where's the chains? Where's all the stuff? But when you're in it and you feel like, so you go to a set, the energy is a different thing. So like I remember spitting on my first couple sets and my first big set. I was just nervous, excited, better stuff, and you just feel so powerful and it's crazy. So like you've done it, you came, you left, it goes like a blur.
Bruv, it was insane. I remember like I was like, raw. Even when Novelist came there, back then Novelist was my age.
Yeah.
Novelist was 19 then, I was 14, now I'm 19, and he's like a big man. But like when I was there, I just remember like when he came in the room, to me like this is like seeing my like
of course,
like a star. Do you know what I'm saying? I was like, what?
Of course.
Like, and I was like, if I don't, I had like, cause like I got no choice now. I just have to do the mad thing. I gotta do the mad thing, and then I just bust a 1-2 lyrics and that, and next thing you know, I'm getting wheels from like Spyro. And then people just know about me from that. And then, mate, like since then, it's been a building thing. Like obviously, I just met other MCs, kept going to things, kept going to events. It's impossible to explain. Like when people ask me, like, how do I get here? How do I get on tunes with Wiley and Jeremy and that? I was like, I don't really know. Like, I don't know what to say
but
to
I
you.
think that's a good thing, because
I
I
don't
think
know what
it just
to say.
shows that it's
Like, I just kept going.
a natural progression. Like you've just been following your passion, and it's just led you to where it's led you. It's like you've not had to overly exert yourself or try and do some crazy like strategy plan or whatever. It's just you're just doing what you love, and you're good at it, and it's taken you to where it's taken you. Like
that's it. That's
all
the
it
attitude
is,
that
like.
I got with my album, man. It's like I'm doing what I love, and that's it. And
Yeah.
even if no one listens to it, if one person listens, it's for me.
Yeah.
But if one person listens to it, like and resonates with it, I've done my job already. You know what I'm saying? It's not about money. It's not about anything. I learned that one from JME, fam. JME, even on a recent interview, JME's just like, he ain't got a career. He just makes beats in his bedroom. That is the vibe.
I think that's how. Yeah,
Like,
I love
'cause
that
then
though.
that's when it becomes work.
Yeah, and you end up resenting,
That's good,
having
man.
to do certain things, and yeah.
Man.
So where can they find you? What's like, your Twitter, your Insta?
Plug
all them
yourself.
chats there.
Plug
So hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, Young SBK, YUNG SBK. I spelled it the quirky way, just for you, blood. So you get me. Hit me up on the socials. The album's coming out very soon. Exclusive, Grime Originals. You don't know.
Sick.
All right, so let's get busy. Hold tight, my girl Josie in the building. I think it's good for us to have a conversation with people that aren't always MCs and artists. DJs are just as important to Grime as the MCs and the artists. So, yeah, I want to welcome Josie to the show.
Grime Original show. We're here with Josie.
Yes, the girl herself.
Make some noise and all that.
Sound effects, pre-production, post-production.
It's lit.
How you feeling?
Good. Feeling good. It's
Yeah.
nice to be here.
You look lit as well. Can I just like? You always look so nice.
Oh, stop
like you know,
it.
when you have like envy. You probably wouldn't get this. It's a girl thing.
Nah,
but-
he gets it.
Oh, okay.
What envy fam? I'm the most stylish. I am main fam.
No,
stylish.
I mean you looking at other people and thinking, oh, he's saucy.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, mirror more time.
Anywho, you look lit.
Josie
That's
looks
the
sick.
vibe.
You look
She always
lit.
looks sick.
Thank you.
You look nice.
Thank you.
You know what I
Like
mean,
that.
trying to get the night
Compliment.
sponsorship for them.
Trying.
Listen, it's
fam.
coming. It's coming. I can see it.
You know what?
coming.
You know what the
day.
maddest thing is. You know where's the best way to get the night sponsorship is not to wear Nike.
Innit?
Really?
It's actually
Play
to
hard.
wear-
Play
It's
hard
like the
to get.
secret.
Yes, it's to show like your audience, no matter what you do, they follow you. So if you start wearing, like I wear New Balance a lot. You know what I'm saying? I wear New Balance now, or Grime Originals. If you start wearing Grime Originals now and the sales go up,
Plug.
people will start like, oh, you know what I mean?
Interesting.
Other brands will be like, look at your interaction and be like, oh, actually, yeah, let's give us some of our stuff. The thing, 'Cause if you-
Reverse psychology.
of course, because if you already copied it, what's the difference?
So you're telling me I need to just get rid of my whole wardrobe?
No, don't.
Get rid of all your
No, you know
Nike.
what you need to do? No, you know what you need to do is not tag it. You wear it and then have people asking,
Oh, is it for?
create conversation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're stylish, you know your thing already.
He's the marketing
Wow,
expert.
look at
Come on.
this.
Think say these expensive
Jeez.
hoodies pay for themselves. Come on, man. You know who it is. What are you saying, though, Josie? DJ superstar en route, but realistically, you haven't been doing it that long.
Nah.
It's
It'll be 3 years at the end of this year
That's amazing.
that I first touched a set of decks.
Touched the deck.
Yeah.
So what? I remember when you wasn't on. I remember when you wasn't on
Do
decks.
you remember? Because I was working at the club that you performed at.
Really? And is that when you first met Manga?
Yeah, but a few years ago.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah, a good couple of years ago.
Try to see.
But like, what? So what made you say, yeah, Grime? This is what I'm doing. And DJ, not even just DJing. What like?
DJing. I don't know, you know, I always, like my whole life I've grown up around people within music and stuff. Like it's always been a big, like, centerpiece to my life kind of thing. But I think DJing, you know, working in where I was working and stuff, like I got to see it all the time, see people doing mad stuff and me clocking what's going on and being like, oh my God, like I want to do that. Like, or watching people that aren't really that good and being like, I could have done that better. Do you know what I mean?
I
And
love
didn't
that.
even- do you know what
I
mean?
love
thought,
that. I love
let me
that.
try it. Let me
That's the
just
energy.
let me see what I can do.
Yeah.
And then all of my friends are DJing and producing and stuff like that. So it just kind of happened quite naturally, but it was because I just thought, let me try a thing. See
Let
what
me try a
happens.
thing. And it worked.
It did.
It's working.
Hopefully.
Love that. No, I love that.
And I see. We had a conversation before about you hotting up people about their what it's called, the lineup.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Talk about it. So what, like, who have you been hotting up?
Oh,
Can we talk about that?
Oh, draw outs like
it. Nah, you don't
that.
have to do that because you don't want to create no thing.
I
But
want to,
basically,
yeah.
your
come
thing
on.
is you're
Sharky
saying.
start getting angry
Oh,
emails.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Why'd you let her
No,
say
that's
that?
just me though. I'm not.
Trust.
I'll just be like, look, I'm naming and shaming you.
Now,
Okay,
obviously, we're
let's not.
talking about lack of female DJs
Yeah,
and
man.
on the lineups
Just
on
The
events.
representation in general.
It's just mad. It's just mad. I don't get it. It's not hard. Go on Insta, you'll find 5, 10, 15 girls that all do what you're looking for. But because you might not know their name, you don't think that they're worth it. So you bring the same 10 man that are on every single set, every single platform, every single... Oh, it's boring, man.
But you know why that is
Boring.
though? Not to, again, it's just money.
It's ignorance.
No, it's money.
It's not money.
You
So
see,
what- in
I'll
what-
tell you why. Yeah.
Do you know how many free shows I did the first 2 years of me being a DJ?
Yeah, I don't even
Yeah,
think
of
it's a
course.
I
money
was-
thing. Why is
No,
it a money
money.
thing?
No, what I'm trying to say is the reason them same 10 man or 10 people will get, let's say 10 man for this argument, will get booked is because they're the ones bringing people come to see them.
Yeah.
Unless people start.
I get- yeah,
I see
you're
what we're
right.
talking about with the sponsorship
From a
before.
promoter's perspective,
That's
I
the only thing because
I
again,
understand.
I don't get booked.
Yeah.
For instance, but until I show, I can sell thing on like I was to say, if I had a
Yeah.
song and I can sell X amount of tickets, they'll start booking me
The
tomorrow.
thing is, we know it's about. We know that's what
It's only about money.
We
So
know
I do think like sometimes we call for, we obviously make it everything personal in it. I'm saying I could be like, oh, you lot don't have. I mean, and that's a real thing. Like no, I'm not representing women of color. All these, there's loads of spectrums that are real, and I'm not saying it's not real, but sometimes it's just P. That's the thing.
That's
That's
what
the
it
P.
comes down
So
to.
what I think, this is my side of the argument. It's always, I feel like if more women actually tapped into their fan base, tapped into made a fan base of their
Yeah.
thing, it'd be different.
Yeah.
What, woman to woman.
Yeah.
But I
Because
don't feel like it should be like that.
no, but it shouldn't. But that's how it is. It's like the same way, you know what I'm saying, man, them have certain, like, you know, certain ends, and they see they're shotting their tickets, and people just, you know, like, if you put Jamie on a thing, everyone's rolling.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because he sells tickets, even though he doesn't care about selling tickets, but he sells tickets. Whereas someone like a SPK, who hasn't maybe not have a history of selling tickets, who can be as talented as XYZ, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because we're in this thing and we go about talent and I'm working hard and I'm bringing something different to the game. But they don't care, man. They don't care.
I just feel like for things to change, I feel like it's actually men who need to be the ones to help champion us, because I think we can speak all day long. Like, women can scream all day long. You know, we're underrepresented. You know, all these things. I don't feel like we get heard. I feel like if men actually come out and said, why are these women not on the lineup? Like, and actually spoke for us, it would have so much more power and it would hold so much more weight. But I really feel like men, they see it, but I feel like they just don't want to talk about it. I don't know, they don't want to rock the boat, or they don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Like, make that conversation. Like, but I feel like it's actually men who need to say, nah, like, I'm not doing this event because this lineup is...
I hear that as well, but then I think sometimes it's not... It's just separate things. The audience, I see people. Wireless was one in it that they said there was no talent. But when you go wireless, it's just young little boys them.
Because
and then when you go
performing.
But then when you go to what's it called, Part Life, there was bare gal there.
Yeah.
Because it's more of that type of audience.
But I just feel like what.
And I feel like,
but why is it that type of audience?
That's just how it is.
It's the lineup, fam.
Do you reckon?
Yes, because they're paying to see people. If there were more, what's her name, Meg the Stallion weren't even a headliner at Wireless this year, you know.
Yeah.
If she was a headliner, do you know how many gal would have gone?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
She's doing what's it called?
Criminal.
What's it called?
What's she doing?
The one in Warehouse Projects.
Now, what's that compared
That's
to
big.
Wireless? Come on.
That's big as well.
Yeah, but come on, that's like the capacity difference.
No,
I'm
not smalling up the thing. I'm not trying to say they shouldn't be on there. I'm just trying to say it's all P. So I think sometimes when you look, and they just look at their audience. Like I said, I could say, again, I'm just gonna bring it back to me. I don't want to keep bringing other people into it. I'll say, like, I sell X amount of tickets. Yeah, I can sell X amount of tickets, but it doesn't matter because they'll look on my online and say he's only got this amount of followers and these type of people follow him. So they're not booking me for, like, I wouldn't get booked for Wireless.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't get booked for Wireless. That's not my audience. You know what I mean? I would get booked for Grime Originals. I'll get booked for the other one that I'm not going to talk about because I don't ever get paid from them. You know what I mean? But do you know what I mean? It's different things for different things. Like,
Run him his money.
But I feel like, it's true though, but I feel like the advantage, this is what I'm saying, the advantage that women DJs have, artists, all these things, is that you lot are talking to each other and could talk to, like, it's a different language that we can't speak. It's like I always say with younger people, they could talk to each other and they could just tap into them audience there. You know what I mean? Like, because like you said, there's enough talented women DJs and artists, and there's enough.
And we do try and, like, empower each other, but at the same time, like, I feel like so many times it just falls on deaf ears because we actually do need the male support. Like, we can't do it on our own.
Girls,
yeah,
fam.
like,
This is
like
come on, we're all here for the
I
same.
don't know, man.
Like,
I'm just saying the community because I just always look at.
We're
you
all
just
here
talk
for
to
the same
community.
I feel like you're
reason.
just trying to sit on a fence, man.
Yeah,
No, I ain't got no offense.
Playing
No, I ain't got no
devil's
offense.
advocate, I know you.
No,
want
no,
that.
like,
He wasn't an easy life. He's just like, look.
No, it's not easy Latin because I don't get booked by anyone, so I don't really business about that. But I just
Anyway.
I don't like what Sharky. That's it. I don't really. You know what I'm saying? That's it really, and I put on my own shows. But I understand because like same. I was in that position of always trying to like walk on for that.
Yeah.
Then I realised it's just P because
It is just
if I just
P.
go
I
get a hit song tomorrow, bruv, they're just gonna bread it.
But why is it like that though? Why is it
That's
just P?
It's the music business, man.
garbage,
everything.
man.
Everything's money.
It's the music
Everything is
business.
life. Like, it's just.
And
So then why can't we switch it up?
because we love this thing too much, man. That's the thing with business.
Yeah, but now people have got platforms big enough to start their own thing.
That's what I'm saying.
People are just
So what's
lazy.
that thing they do, Pussy Palace and all that jazz? That's a big dance now. I'm saying it.
We're gonna censor that. Are we allowed to say pussy?
That's what the dance is, internet. We can say what the fuck we want.
Gee.
No, I know
Is
the
it? It's like that.
I know the internet, but I don't know if Sharky
it?
wanted this to be, you know,
I'm giving an example. There's a dance called Pussy Palace. It's a big dance, yeah? You know what I'm saying? It's done by Gallum, no? Am I lying? You got Foundation FM, they've got the owner station, the things are going in. So I'm trying to say, it's loads of stuff. I'm trying to say is, and that doesn't mean that you can't have men on the lineup and you can't have this and it's not integrated. But it's true, I guess a lot of women are tired of just being, you know what I mean?
Yes, it is. That's what it is. It's
Everyone
tiring.
needs a
it
team,
just feels
man.
very exhausting, like, because
It's just every time, like
Every time.
come on,
Obviously,
man.
yeah, you're a DJ, you do this every day. So what's I'm saying, obviously I'm been over talking about your experiences on it. Do you feel like it's been mad difficult or it's more frustrating?
it's frustrating. I don't want to say it hasn't been difficult because obviously it's a challenge, but it's frustrating knowing that there's so many artists out there, performers out there that are doing bits and they're not getting the recognition that they should be getting just because of whether where they're from or what gender they are or what is that about? If you can tell if someone loves music, why do we allow so many people to come into this scene that do not care about music? They don't care about the scene, they don't care about the community, they care about the money. That's what
Business,
they want.
that's the thing.
But why do they get allowed through and we filter out people that are actually talented?
Because the allowed thing, the people that love music are too busy loving music. And I'm not, that's a flaw in the system.
Exactly.
That's literally a flaw in the system.
Their energies on different things.
Yeah, we love this thing, so we just, like you said, let me do this, and it's all through love. Whereas the business people then who actually control the thing, or not being control it, but setting up the things to move, they just know how to control things.
We need less sociopaths and more artists.
We need people that love this thing. But then, and again, I'm just playing. I don't play no devil's advocate. I don't know who that guy is.
Wind up merchant.
I'm just talking. I'm just trying to see the other side. But also at the same time, without all the business people, the P is mad because we'll just do this all for love. Because I'll do your show for free, you do my show for free, and it'll be free.
But you gotta be able to pay your bills.
Then exactly. So it's a
hard.
bad.
You have to find that balance.
It's a balance, man.
Yeah, and it's hard because it's like when you love it, a lot of things do just go over your head.
Yeah.
And sometimes you sit down and you're like, I need to fucking pay my bills.
Whereas the person who took everything as business is guaning.
Literally.
And then, like you said, they end up controlling, which ends up then continuing in that same path of just doing it through business because it makes sense. You know what I mean? And even yourself, like you're from Bristol, even though you see from MK originally,
It's alright.
But your informative years is a Bristol thing. So what's it like, the scene there? Like obviously it's a lot, like Bristol's like my second favourite city in this country.
Favourite. You wanna party like that?
But I've heard that it's lit. Like for shows.
I'm going tonight. Come with me.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, I'm not.
Alright, Josie, you explain Bristol. You explain Bristol music scene to Chloe. She's never been. I was gonna do it, but
I've heard it's lit, but I've just never been.
Bristol music scene is just, oh my gosh,
incredible.
It's different, man. It's amazing.
Have I missed out?
Oh,
okay.
I'm coming. I'm actually coming.
Trust me, it's different. That's where it all began for me. Do you know what I mean? That's when I realized I know what I want to do. Like it's more about the love. It's about the vibes. It's hippy dippy and whatever as that sounds. It's not as like it's still a bit cliquey. There's still there's bad people everywhere, but there it's a bit more open. It's a bit more of a free space to.
So what made you come to London then? Like, obviously, I know there's probably more opportunities in London, but do you feel like you've made the right decision by coming here? Like,
yeah, man. Since I've been here, it's just been constant,
one thing after the other.
which is cool. It's nice. But before I moved here, I was literally in London
all the time,
twice a week, every week,
okay,
going back and forth. And I had a 9 to 5 in Bristol, so I'd do that, leave my job, drive to London, do what I was doing in London, come all the way back, go straight to work, had no sleep, out my car, getting changed and that. Do you know what I mean? Just to do what I wanted to do, and you know what I mean?
That.
For the love.
Yeah, man. It tired me out, and then lockdown happened. I went, you know what? Yeah, I'm not doing nothing in Bristol anymore. Let me just slide through, and it's been alright. But I'm in Bristol all the time. I'm gonna be in Bristol the next 3-4 weeks, which is I'm just doing it in reverse instead.
Yeah, Bristol's very free in music. It's no I think literally last time I was in Bristol was on Jams's tour, and then we done the Jams's tour. They went round to the pub thing, and it was some reggae dance. But it's not the same people would go. See, in London, if you're going to the Grime, then you're not going to the reggae dance. You're not going to the house dance. You're not
people are more fluid. They just go.
So whatever your vibes in, even then I've done shows where it's not. I've been with a bug or someone random, and then they're just we're not really used to your vibe, but they'll give you a chance to take you in, and if you're going in,
I think that's what music, like we were saying earlier, we was having a conversation saying when you're a music lover, you don't get too kind of inner about what genre this or that. If you're feeling the vibe and you're feeling the energy, and it's just music, isn't it?
Yeah, man. So you're saying, Josie, what's the final words? What's the words you want to leave for the people? What's on the mind of Josie?
Pressure.
No, man, I'm trying to say what she's about, who is she, what's going on, you know what I mean?
What's going on? First rave back next week.
Yeah.
Big up Manga.
Plug it. Come on,
Manga and the Outsiders, Old Blue Last, Lock Off. Saturday next week, 24th.
Yeah.
Let's go. First rave.
We say radio shows.
Radio shows. Oh, I'm on Mode on Friday and on Monday.
Yeah.
Two shows for you lot. And then, vibes.
She's doing bits.
And night sponsorship soon reach. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
But
I got to
Grime
switch up. I
Originals
got to start wearing Adidas and that now.
Yeah,
gotta start
make
wearing-
you jealous. Make
Start
you
wearing the
jealous.
Geo merch, man. They'll come running. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
trust.
it.
That's the vibe.
That's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Sharky, you got to plug me.
Grime Original Show. That's Josie. Find them on the internet. And safe.
Peace.
Safe.
So the energy's up, the vibe's up. We're gonna keep the show moving. I'll tap my bro, Bruiser, in the building. Let's go.
Yeah, this is the Bruiser. Goldmerk Sessions. Grime Original Show. Alright. Bruiser.
Yeah, pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left off. Casual, formal. Pick it up from where I left off. Natural, forceful. Pick it up from where I left off. Awkward, normal. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left off. Pen, pick it up again. Pen, pick it up again. Sometimes it's business, sometimes it's simply just friends linking up again. You know how it is, I was out for a bit, been out of the bits, been out of the loop, been out of the mix, all out my life, sort out some shh. Now it's sorted, I ain't talking about some crisps. Said it's sorted, no pepper, could be loads better, but it's alright, and now that it is. I see clearly now, back with a bang, it's all going off like fireworks in 2000 did. Bruising the house, still moving, crowds in this, tell them to allow them fibs, 1 minute they're sweet, then turn on you like milk that's been left out of the fridge. Them funny men, I ain't one of them, I all one of them like, you want some son, you want some son, come on in. Not rating none of them, not one of them. Scale of 1 to 10, it's a 1 for them. And even that's too much for them. Really, it's a none for them. Really, I'm much for them. Spray lyrics and a rave lyrics, I get wheelies and come agains. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left off. Casual, formal. Pick it up from where I left off. Natural, forceful. Pick it up from where I left off. Awkward, normal. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left off. Wherever it was, where it went right, where it went wrong, where it was nice, where it was not. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left. I'm here again, what? Back to the roots, near to them pots, man planted seeds, kid for them cops. Can't tell me that I sound like them, whoever said that, I ain't hearing them lot. Can't tell me that I sound like them. Stay over there and get lost. Leave it out, leave it off. What on earth you speaking of? Came in the game like that, some of that. No one needed to give me the nod. Grab that mic, start squeezing off. Take it MC to the cleaners, I don't need a mop. Give me that mic, lyrics and rhymes, reeling off, you cheeky sod. Man must have thought I was an easy job. To reality hits like a box in the face. And stop whatever you're dreaming of. I keep my feet on the ground, and I'ma keep them on. Smoking a bag or weed or not. Not been a bad, but I've been on job. Ain't gotta ask what the reason was. Life, peaks and troughs. Whoever said that I've had my time, tell them they need a watch. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left off. Casual, formal. Pick it up from where I left off. Natural, forceful. Pick it up from where I left off. Awkward, normal. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left off. Pick it up from where I left off.
The Goldmerk Sessions, Grime Originals, the Grime Originals Show, Bruiser. In your face, you know how we roll. Come on. Shout Teddy Music, on productions, on the buttons. Doing it big and large and proper. Alright. Shout out Filthy Gears. Grime Original Show. This one's called She Wants Something, it's out now. Alright. Bruiser, the microphone hooligan, doing them. Merc Sessions. Yeah, man. Bruise in the building. Yeah, Bruise and yeah, took a trip to the market. Got a trim from the barbers. Sorted out my barney. Yeah, mate, that's nice and sharp. Yeah, mate. That's nice and smart. Yeah, mate. Get ready for the party. Ring the boys, get ready for the party. I'm ready to get it started. Need a bag of that smelly. Pay a visit to the farmers. All good when the bud is banging. Even better when you get it for a bargain. Now I'm sorted. Spin one, spark it. Take two, Jordan, a few more. Sipping on a bottle of the Margaret. That's bottles of the Magnum. Got me on a random, a few more of these, and I'm gonna want action. Who knows what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna pattern. See where we end up. Ring Becky and Emma. Tell them to ring their friends up. Let them know what's on the agenda. They going now. And that's Rantan. Turn up to the club, turn up in the club and down. Now we're surfing, riding waves, drinking, burning the highest grade. For sure, for certain, the vibe is great. She knows, I know she wants some hanky-panky. Catch a taxi to wherever, whether it's mine or yours. She wants some hanky-panky. A bag of weed and brandy, or whatever you fancy. Is yours. She wants some hanky-panky. Catch a taxi to wherever, whether it's mine or yours. She wants some hanky-panky. A bag of weed and brandy, or whatever you fancy. Night is yours. Yeah, we got the club rocking, clubs popping, dubs dropping. Couple birds doing 6:30, couple things that are slut dropping. Tick-tocking, I'm clocking, big knockers, bums wobbling. Most natural, some wasn't, but I ain't here to judge no one. Whatever tickles your fancy, and if I tickle her fancy, who knows, by the end of the night might end up tickling her knee. She says on the bee's knee, she a bad bee, and I got what this bad bee needs. A good time, a good knees up. I'm thinking I could please her. She's thinking she could please me, educate me like a good teacher. But for now, she'll just tease me. Yeah. She got good features. Yeah. Banging pair, banging rear, banging like good speakers. Bring it back, reload that girl, bring it back. Her man thinks that I'm trying to steal her, but don't worry about that, I'll bring it back. I know what she wants to wear, so I tell her what she wants to wear. I'm what she wants in there, cause I might have what she wants in there. She wants some hanky-panky. Catch a taxi to wherever, whether it's mine or yours. She wants some hanky-panky. A bag of weed and brandy, or whatever you fancy. Night is yours. She wants some hanky-panky. Catch a taxi to wherever, whether it's mine or yours. She wants some hanky-panky. A bag of weed and brandy, or whatever you fancy. Tonight is yours. Hey, Go Merc Sessions. Check it out. She wants some out now. Right.
Grime Original Show here again with
Yeah.
Bruce.
Yes.
Bruiser.
Yes. Nice
Legend.
one, Manga.
So you come through two songs for us.
Yeah.
What are they called, man?
She Wants Some and Pick It Up.
Yeah.
Pick It Up was done by Teddy. Teddy Music.
Teddy.
Teddy.
And then, Filthy Gear's done She Wants Some.
Sick.
And they're both out now, by the way.
That's
He knows how to plug himself out now.
That was the next question. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna say, but yeah, they out what?
One step ahead.
Yeah, we have to make sure that people they can get their music, man.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, you've been here for a long time, man.
Yeah, well, years ago, really. Bit too long.
Never too long.
Like for people who wouldn't know, even though it's Grime Original Show, and I don't want to say they should know because we're here to know, share the information. Like, what was your path to here?
So obviously the whole story, pirate radio, and then started getting serious doing tunes. Put out a tune called Get Me that you might have heard of. Channel U, started seeing my face about, and then from there went to sort of doing more raves and shows everywhere up and down the country, and just got bigger and bigger. Life happened as well, so I done Life, and then jumped back on the music. Now I'm back on it again.
Yeah, man.
So here we are today.
You remember them tune there, Chloe? Get Me. Do you remember the tune?
No.
Nah, before your time.
Yeah. Listen, I'm younger than you.
I know, no, exactly.
And,
So I'm here.
and I hold on to that.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, it's not. I'm not one of these people. No, you didn't. No, obviously younger people. So it's good to that. So, like for me, seeing Get Me.
Wait, how old was you then?
I was like 28 them times there.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. No, but them times there, that was like the first like Channel U, like the wave of like classic heavyweight Channel U videos.
Yeah.
It weren't like it was like what's the Crazy Stitch one?
I Can See You.
I Can See You.
Yeah.
When I'm here, you Get Me.
Yeah.
Pow. Yeah. Like see the ones that were heavy rotation.
Yeah.
But that must. How did that feel, bro? Like, because obviously that was like the first. Obviously coming from radio, where it was just voices and we're not really like famous. To you being
Channel
like
U is big. Like Channel U is the thing. Like
done a lot for a lot of artists.
Definitely.
So everyone we can recognize you. Like, so I didn't know you personally. I knew who you were. I could see you for the first time. Before anything. So how did that feel to be like, part of that first wave?
Like, to be fair, it was kind of overwhelming at first. Like at first, I'll be honest, because we was doing radio and like people don't see your face, innit? So when you're doing radio, they're just like hearing the voice. But when you're on TV nationally, so you could just go be down doing the shopping in Sainsbury's and be like, "Oh, are you Bruiser? Did you do that?" And I wouldn't not like. First of all, I wasn't used to that sort of thing. Yeah. So it was a bit like just to get used to it, and then after a while you just get used to it, man. But that tune we done, we put a lot of work into it, like promoting it.
You could tell.
Like, it took like 2 days, like two full days to do that video. And we done it in so many different locations, like in East London, around East London, Stratford, Leytonstone, Walthamstow. So it was it was a lot of work we done, into a lot of planning and stuff. So, but we was happy with the results and that, defos,
Yeah, that video was amazing, man. You had bare youths outside, it was crazy.
It was a vibe.
Aftershock.
Yeah, we put it out with Aftershock, man. They actually put out Crazy Stitch's tune as well. It was released on the Aftershock thing. I Can See You.
So what was you part of Aftershock?
Yeah, I was. So it was me, Terror Danger, Flash, Royal. Like we had the new ones on the new.
Royal was my guy, you know. That's how I used to roll with all the time, bro. Royal was my guy.
Yeah, Royal, Crucial, like a few names.
But then, what was sick about Aftershock? You had like two separate bits. There was like Tiny and all that as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously Terror Danger was like the figurehead. For this is my understanding.
Yeah.
Then you had like you lot. Then you had Tiny. I don't know who Tiny was with, but it was like separate. Yeah. Two separate crews in the crew.
Yeah. So when we was like more established, I wanted to bring artists in that I thought were sick, and maybe not getting the exposure that they should. So that's how Royals and that were coming, and the Tiny Tempers, the Specs, D
got
Dark,
Specs.
it's these man. So
and D Dark as well. So I'm saying that Aftershock was a madness. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like it was not really spoke about enough as a crew, collective, label, everything. Like,
it was a big deal. It was an actual big deal. We done so much that. Like we did. I don't think we get as much as recognition as we should, but I don't hold nothing to that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
You can't. You can't.
The tunes are out there for people to hear if they want to.
Why do you think that is though? It's mad because it's what's bad. Even when I'm saying it now, I'm realizing but that he was in there. He had all the elements, and a lot of from East as well. Most of you. Yeah. And obviously them time there. Like
actually, it wasn't actually from East when it first started. It was. Yeah. But when we, like I said, we brought in people.
Oh yeah, Tiny's from South,
Yeah, so Tiny, Specs was from North London. Same with Crucial, like they were mates from North London, Cali Road. Tiny Temple was from South. Yeah. So it was. We didn't like say East London only, you know, like we from everywhere. Like Development was from Birmingham.
Oh yeah.
Badness as well, Birmingham and that.
That's another thing. That was the first. Yeah. Well, for me, the London. Birmingham link up was it's a lot. Let's be like interview. I was realizing best stuff like it's a lot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so.
We reckon 2 ahead of the time, or just like a lot to concentrate on.
It was a lot to concentrate on, and a bit of ahead of the time, because like we was actually one of the first labels in Grime that was doing this as well, like,
professionally, properly.
Yeah, doing it properly, doing the videos and doing that.
And it's a lot of work. Like I don't think people realise it's
behind
a lot of work.
Yeah. Like for people that you don't see the work behind the scenes is a lot. But yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, man. So where did you feel like you said where did you feel like your place was in the crew, like, or the collect? I don't know what to call it. You know what I'm saying? The label. Obviously, like I said, I saw Terror Danger is like the curator of the sound. That's where everyone came from. But obviously, like you said, using it from like the start.
Yeah.
And there was youngers there, so you felt like you was like I don't know, like Big Brother vibe, like you helping people out, or just was doing your thing and just trying to show the way.
Well, first of all, I was about doing my thing at first, like getting myself exposed.
Of course.
And sort of just creating my own lane sort of thing. And then I felt when I was getting a bit more exposed, then I'd like to bring through people. So I could like give people advice on the do's and the don'ts, like how give them my experiences, like what I did and how I went about doing things. But I'd always encourage people to do things in their own way and how they feel comfortable doing it.
Definitely.
And I still say that now to this day. I mean, I still talk to people now that you might not see my face as much, but I still talk to a lot of artists that are
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
starting
say,
out.
like, how do you feel about that now? Like in today, like, do you have a lot of kind of like younger artists who are like grime who kind of come to you and say like, oh, you know, like, do you have any advice for me, or like, because it's different. Obviously, it's a different time in it, and I feel like it's harder. I think a grime artist now, especially like the younger ones, like obviously they don't have the experience that you've had coming from, you know, the beginning. But like, do you get people that still reach out to you and say like, oh, you know, like, where should I go with my music and stuff like that? Yeah.
So like I was saying, I'll just always just encourage people just to do what you like and do what you feel like, what you love, and be comfortable with it. I can only say what I done from my experiences, but like you said, it's a different era now. It is a different hustle, if you want to say that. But initially, just have fun and don't let no one tell you nothing about you should do this and you should do that. I mean, take my advice and what I've been through, and maybe you take what you want from it. And then
that's all you can do. You can just give them advice. But like I say, like, I feel like a lot of the younger artists, like, not that they get stick, but do you get what I mean? I think like grime is sometimes, you know, we know it's kind of got that name to it, and it's like if you really love it, you've just got to go with it. If that's what you want to do, and that's the music that you want to make, like, you've just got to stay true to that.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah, so
and I feel like a lot of like younger artists, I don't like to call them newcomers, just say, because a lot of them are young, but they've been doing it for like
a long
ages.
time.
So I would just say, but a lot of them feel like they feel patronised when like someone's trying to big bro them and say so what I do, like I said, is just give them what I've been through, and if you want to take whatever from it, then
definitely,
that's I think it's the best way.
Yeah, because when you come out, your style was different, bro. It was very that's Bruiser. When we hear that, that man had the Cockney. It's mad because again, all the obviously everyone's from like from I know everyone's from East, but no one spit of a Cockney accent apart from like you. Dizzy maybe. I never heard
Dizzy.
no.
Dizzy did. He did.
Dizzy was, that's why I thought, oh, this is what East London sounds like. And then you came out, well, yo, this is it, innit? Like, do you know what I mean?
Did you ever get people commenting on that? Like,
yeah,
and then
all the time,
you felt like you had to like change, like, or was the whole time you were kind of like, nah, like, this is me. I'm like, or was you like, oh, shall I switch it off, or like, do you know what I mean?
No, to be fair, this is like, so I'll give you an example. Yeah, so imagine Jamaica, for example, or God's Gift, or someone that when you talk to them, I'm talking to them now, they would be talking normal, but when they're on the mic, it's like
it's just wild.
Talalang, you know that.
All of them is mad.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a style for me. It's a style, and that's a style that I've always loved doing, and
you're comfortable.
that's what I'm comfortable doing.
100%.
So,
and you've got to stick with that. Yeah,
exactly.
100%.
Yeah, it was amazing. Because I always used to enjoy listening to it and be like, because of your spitting how you speak, you can rhyme different, obviously from an MC's point of view. You're rhyming different words that man can't really rhyme. But I hear him. And I think I met you like years after. I don't think I met you them time there. I met you years after. I said, yeah, but we talk exactly like that, bro. I rate them styles. Like, you weren't putting it on. You know what I'm saying? So that's easier. I gotta say, it's not like
it's natural. It just comes so easy to me.
No, that's good.
Alright, this is a big question, but was you actually thumping people in the face, Bruiser? Yeah.
I was in the ring. In the ring, yeah, for a bit, for a little short period. I was doing boxing, and I was training. I still train now, on and off. Not as much as I should be. I need to get on it, but Yeah, so yeah, that's where I got it from.
Is that where it come? Yeah, because in the video it's always had that boxing imagery. You was doing that for.
What's this guy? Is he really on it?
Yeah, I thought it was like a theme. I thought you just doing like East London boxer thing. But yeah, so you're the realest fam, yeah? Really from East London, really speak like that, really punch people up in the ring, bro. Really bruise people, bro.
Authentic.
I just do it for fitness and just to keep the spirits up.
I love that, man. So that's a big question. What's the plans now? Like, have you got any plans? Are you just holding vibes? What's the?
Yeah, I'm holding vibes right now. I got a EP coming very soon called Deal With It. And yeah, I'm holding vibes. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself, which is, as I say to everybody, the most important thing. Just be happy within yourself and enjoy. Do what you enjoy, and I'm enjoying it now. You know what I'm trying to say. So I'm just embracing
that's
it.
The best. That's the best way. That's the best way.
That's the key, man. Well, that's it, man. Bruiser, Big Bruise.
Yeah.
Grime Original Show. Man, you don't get thumped in your face, innit?
Have that.
Literally.
Yeah. Okay. So we've had Josie in the building, we've had Bruiser in the building, we've had SBK in the building. Sick show, trust me. And we're not even done yet. We still got to talk about the roundup. Old tight Chloe Mykel, let's go.
Hey, it's your girl Chloe Mykel, and this is the roundup for August right here on Grime Originals. First up, we have my top 5 tracks of the month. First up, we've got Wiley with Tinted Metro, produced by Teddy Music. I have been rinsing this song this month. I feel like the beat is just infectious. I've just been driving in my car along to it. Yeah, check it out. Next, we've got my girls, Female All-Stars, with their new track, Do It Like. This comes prior to their upcoming album, which I'm super gassed for. It's got visuals as well, so if you haven't already, go check it out. So there's a little bit of a theme going on here this month. Obviously, we're back outside now, so I'm choosing some more kind of tunes that you can kind of party to and kind of get down to. So we're going to go with Bossman Birdie featuring JME and Lauren Murray. This one is called Pirate Station. It's a little bit of a vibe. Again, there's visuals as well, a little bit of a garagey kind of energy going on, but yeah, check this one out. Next up, we've got a track by Mac 10 and 10 Dixon. This one is called Here But You're Not. I've been rinsing this one as well this month, and little plug, I actually played this one on my radio show, so make sure you go and listen every Wednesday 12 till 2. I'm on Flex FM. I just play bangers, straight bangers, but yeah, this is one of the tracks that I played on my show a few weeks ago. Absolute tunes. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. Then lastly, we've got a track by Squints. It's called Dem Man. It's off of his latest EP, which is called Nothing Ain't Gang. Absolute banger, another little garage vibe, one to kind of skank out to, so yeah, go check this one out. So now we're going to get into my video of the month, which goes to Manga Saint Hilare and Louis B featuring Ikana. This one is called Energy. It's got a sick animated video by Theo Blackledge. I absolutely love it. It's like a video game type of style. I love the song anyway, so when I saw the video, I was just gassed because the video is sick. So if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Okay, so we're going to get into projects now. So I have 3 projects to share with you today that I've been listening to this month. The first is Mez with his EP One Uncle. It's got features from the likes of Wiley and Discarda, and also production from Plastician and D-Double, and loads more. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out. Next, we've got my girl Shay D with her album Speaking in Tongues. I have been waiting for this album for so long. She's been drip feeding us with singles for months now, so I was proper gassed when she actually dropped the album. I even love the cover art. All her visuals have been sick so far as well. So yeah, get stuck into this album, Shady, Speaking in Tongues. Last but not least, we've got your boy Skepta with his EP All In, obviously very highly anticipated. The EP launch party looked lit as well. I know that my invite got lost in the post, but it's cool. I forgive you, Skepta, it's fine. I know I'll be at the next one. But yeah, I've been banging out this EP this month, especially the last track, Eyes on Me. I absolutely love the sample. So if you haven't listened to it, where have you been? Go check it out. Last but not least, before I go, just want to shout out Wiley. He released the track listing for his very highly anticipated album, Anti-Systemic, which is coming out soon. We know Wiley, he can be very unpredictable, so we're just going to have to wait and see when that comes out. But the track list looks sick, loads of sick features on there, including Laughter, it's got SBK, for fuck's sake, Whyzoo, Tommy B, Reels, Jamie, the list goes on. So I'm super excited. I'm just going to keep waiting patiently for this one. So there we go, that was my roundup for the month of August. I have been Chloe Mykel. This has been the roundup on Grime Originals. Make sure you're back next month, same time, same place.
Yeah, you see me here, hood up, everything. Show done. Nah, actually show's not done yet. You know why? Gotta give them the quiz, you know. I feel like giving away some prizes, you know what I mean? Big up Manga, let's go. Grime Originals quiz.
Yeah. Back again. Hello. Grime Originals, Grime quiz. Yeah? Test your knowledge. Let's see who's chatting shit. Test your brethren's knowledge. I told Sharky we should ask these questions at the door of Grime Originals to see if we know who's who. And we should do a free rave for anyone who gets it right. I don't know, we could start a petition like .gov or something, I don't know. But anyway, here's the thing. Grime Originals, Grime quiz. If you want to win prizes, you email your answers to the email above, below, or besides. I haven't decided whether editing it in. So, here. I don't know. Don't want to, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. The answers from this quiz will be at the start of the next quiz. What else is there? I always forget something. The answers, so that basically means you have to watch all the videos, otherwise you'll never know. See how we got you? All right. So, saying that, here's the answers from the last quiz. I always look this way, but in reality, I'm looking at nothing, so it's pretty weird. Not even sure what the fade's looking like either, but we move. All right, you ready? Question 1. Who produced Maxter's East London is Back? A legendary guy. He might be a hologram. That's a little hint, or don't know. Whose voice is it in this clip?
Shut up! Every soundboy, shut up!
Yep. DJ Unique was a DJ for which crew? See, the questions are getting harder, but if you know the levels, you know what I mean? Which MC was taken off the 2004 version of Pow? It was one of my favourite verses, to be fair. Yeah, favourites a bit excited, but it was a sick verse. I Am Grime is whose label? Whose label is I Am Grime? Who produced Too Many Man? Not the person, not like a mum. I mean, like, who produced the song Too Many Man? I know it, so I'm not stressing. Before Kiss FM, which station was Logan Sama on? Before Kiss FM. So don't tell me about no after hours. Before that. Yeah? Been around a long time. Izzy Gibbs is from where? And if you don't know about Izzy Gibbs, you're for no levels, yeah? He's better than you. He's better than me. And that's hard to do. Aim High was a DVD by who? This one's secretly easy because there's a clue in the title. You know what I mean? Or unless you don't know, then it's not easy at all. You know what I mean? Obzoki Wranglins was a mixtape by who? Whose mixtape was Obzoki Wranglins? So cool, that's it. Email in your answers if you want to win a prize. Obviously discuss amongst yourself if you just want to hold the vibes. I should keep that, like, that was sick. and the answers to this quiz will be at the start of the next one. What else is there? I always forget something. The answers. So it's me, Manga Saint Hilare, signing out. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, whatever and measure twice, cut once.
Yo, shouts to everyone who entered the Grime Originals quiz. Once again, we had loads of people enter. Big up Amy Johnson. Amy, you came runner-up. You got only one question wrong. And Old Tight Reese, my Don, you got them all right. Here's what you guys won. All right, so we've come to the end of the show. Another jam-packed episode. I want to big up everyone that took part. Also everyone that's been locked in. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Grime Original Show. Until next time, peace.
Whether you like it or not, we do this thing. We can do it anytime on the spot if you want. True bars, kings, legends, greats and bosses. You don't know, so we do our thing. This Grime is original. You know the movement.